All right. Hi, everybody. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year, if you celebrate such things. I usually celebrate by not being around people for the most part. Yeah, the older I get, I don't really drink. So it's one of those things that, not that that's a precursor for having a good time. Anyway, I found this box at a recent garage sale, estate sale that happened New Year's weekend. And, they usually run for 3 days. The first and second day are full price for everything. And then the last day is half price. But I managed to get to be close to the front of the line on this one. And I'm glad that I was, because I found this shop made Machinist box, and it's pretty nice. I hope you can see it. It barely fits on my workbench, but I don't know if I want to put it on its back. Maybe I'll show the front of it at the end once it's empty. That might be a better approach to this, but anyway. There's a top. I'm going to move it out of the way and pull the drawers out, and we'll see what's inside. Hopefully that's makes sense right here. I can say I didn't really prepare as well as I should have, but whatever. So let's just sort everything on here. There's the front panel. Yeah, there's actually some pins. Used to be a key. It looks like a lock in it, but I don't know if they ever just got around to doing it or not. But anyway, it's definitely going to need some cleanup and some work done on it, but I really love its construction and style, and I'll try and maintain the patina and look of it the best I can. Looks like this part might be leather. There's some stitch holes. I don't know. I would have to maybe take it apart really and check, but it's got a leather look. It's definitely got some cracks on it and stuff. It's very nice though. And it looks like there's some on the rest of the body of the box as well. So let me just pull these out here. The drawers. That's a ruler sleeve. Looks like some point part for a lawnmower, possibly. Some small tacks. Let's see if I can get that open. Yeah, some safe pin. Hubel Brothers Inc., San Francisco, California. Thumbtacks. Just get right into it here. Some pencils. Actually, I'm gonna take these gloves off. A blade holder. This looks like a lot of paperwork. Rotary wood planer. Either advertisement or insert when you buy a tool. Barron drill press adapters. Barron multi-purpose rotary wood planer. What is this? Assembly of the Warren Dado sawing washers. So this kind of seems like some random tool paperwork. A deer hunting license. Balloon tire windshield wiper blade. A receipt for Oxygen Sales and Service Company. Cylinder lease, $25. This was in 1951. So that's been rolling around in there since then. Installation instructions for Atlas quick change attachment for a metal lathe. I did not see a metal lathe there, but that doesn't mean that the gentleman didn't have one at one time. It's actually a really nice diagram and exploded view of the quick change attachment. I may have to photocopy this or scan it and upload it to vintagemachines.org. Another lawnmower point. Not really sure. Looks like maybe an end lead for something, for an electric wire. Another pencil. And some Starrett charts. Screw threads and tap drill sizes. It's kind of nice. I think that one feels like it might be thin metal. Interesting. Decimal equivalents, the equivalents of letter size drills. Sorry about that. Just had a little tongue twister there. Use Starrett tools. It's kind of an older, I don't know. Is there a date on that? There's not, but it does have the old full circle logo. And then we have Starrett precision tools, decimal equivalent, spinny chart, screw threads and tap drill sizes. Kind of nice. I've seen these before, but usually they're way more trashed than this one. So, all right. Oh, and then little odds and ends, including some bullets, I guess. So goes in that little box there. Looks like we've got random stuff. Those are probably maybe inserts for a bandsaw, maybe? I don't know. They seem kind of thick. Some kind of pulley, nuts and bolts, wing nuts, small machinist screw, some springs. There's, I don't know, somebody brazed that on there. It's kind of nice. Spinners for fishing. And then looks like a boatload of taps. Winter Morse. Just gonna read a few off. Greenfield. Let's see. Morse again. Brewbreaker and Brothers. Greenfield. A lot of Greenfield stuff. Yeah, Greenfield again. And then some dies. Little dies in there. That's very cool. I'll have to sort those and see what's good and see what maybe needs to go to scrap. So, all right, I'm gonna get that out of the way. Not super exciting. Looks like we got a piece of tubing. Might be nicer than it lets on. Nice thin wall, possibly stainless. It feels pretty hard. See, a couple oil tins. True Test, True Value, Quality Paints one. Master Mechanics, Household Oil, 79 cents. Original price. Can of Singer sewing machine oil. Not super interesting. Nice shape though. A drip oiler. Looks like a zinc coated brass. The brass is showing through on the cock end of it there, whatever. A There's this. Oh. Looks like a Dorman tin, but it's not. The logo is a W. Family nail and brad assortment. I bet that's not what's in there, but let's see. Yeah, just some random hardware, nuts and screws and tacks and stuff. So pretty decent tin though. Orange is my favorite color when it comes to this stuff. And let's see. Greenfield Tap and Die Corporation. Wonder if some of those dies and taps I found. Oh, this one looks pretty complete, actually. Oh, that's strange. I've never seen one. This is a tap handle, but it fits in the same handle as the dies. That's kind of cool. And then there's a little tiny screwdriver that comes with it. I don't think I've seen a set with that in there before. All in all, that's a pretty decent find. It's a little dirty. But let me put that aside here. A sharpening stone. It's at an angle. It's got a chip in it, but it looks like this side would be fine to use. Two more sharpening stones, a Norton. And something that's not stamped but looks brand new, so maybe used once or twice. So this is maybe a Draftsman set. I don't know. Nope. It's a automobile tap and die set. Let's see. This is Smart Company. It's interesting. Don't know what's missing there. Maybe a screwdriver, but looks like it's mostly there. Real beat up case though. All right, let's get, oh, it's another sharpening stone. Two Starrett center finders, different sizes. Oh, here's another one. I doubt it's Starrett, but maybe. Might just be. Also bigger than the other two. A Greenfield tap wrench. Yeah. Moves pretty neat, decently. Gonna have to clean it and oil it. Some Chicago lock keys. I don't know what those go to. Let's see. Medical type forceps. I think the guy tied flies. So these are interesting. A little tip on them. Same with these. They don't look ground down. So they're more than likely manufactured that way. Sklar. Company I've heard of but have not. Don't know what they made. This is also marked, but I can't, it's too small. And then some forceps. And anyway, I can't read that. Pamrun. I'm not sure. Did my best. General Hardware, decimal equivalent. They got a metal. Pioneer steel rule with decimal equivalents. Another General ruler. Craftsman tempered 6-inch rule. And a Starrett flexible one. Clean those up. Sheet metal gauge made by Starrett. English standard wire gauge. Dial indicator holder. Not sure what this is for. Also Starrett though. I'll have to look that up in the catalog, see what it goes to. Another one of these, Starrett one. Oh, another set of adapters made by Starrett. Cool, that's the second set of those I found. Inside, why am I drawing a blank? Anyway, here's another one. Another micrometer. This one's really tiny, I don't know. It's got some corrosion on it. I'll have to clean it up and see who manufactured it, but it's kind of trashed, so we'll see how that goes. Random piece of steel with a hole in the middle. Not sure what that's for. Find out. Skeleton key. Stare at little calipers for inside and out. That's kind of cool. Little 2-inch ones, 3-inch ones. Nice. And a bunch of these guys. Calipers, stare at. Lufkin. And that one's too rusty to read. All right, well, that's it for that drawer. Let's get this put away and get the next one. Start with a jar. Some spacers. It smells like automotive oil, so these might be for a car. I'm not exactly sure. Some hold down blocks. Oh, that's kind of nice. Look. Homemade maybe? Shop made? One of them says Ben Smith on it. Might be for a specific purpose. Some large dies. Greasy metal shavings in them. Square ones. A press metal socket. An extension bar. Pivot. That looks homemade too, or at least partially. I don't know though. That's pretty nice. It's pretty beefy. Doesn't look well finished. There's a lot of sharp spots, but who knows? Doorknob, or knob anyway. Sandpaper, junk. Some kind of weird, maybe for automotive, I'm sure. Yeah, they look like adapters of some kind. Piece of lightweight, I don't know, feels like fiberglass. Tube cutter from NYE Tool and Machine Works in Chicago. I don't know. It's actually kind of nice, but it's a good size and it looks pretty burly, except there's a chip in the blade, but can replace those. Another one of those sockets. Chisel gouge. Another die, big square die. Old set of bearings. Some random custom tool, not sure. It's for the I don't know if they go for these. Yeah, that looks like they'll fit for the hold down. There's only one though. Oh look, it says Ben Smith on the side too. Some kind of machine plate. Looks very single job specific. That looks like one of those adjustable boring drill head blades maybe. Some random machine parallels probably. Say Ben Smith on them again. He had an old 60s Porsche, so maybe he worked on it. Some kind of scraping blade attachment. Looks homemade. This might go on, I don't know, some kind of hold down jig fixture. It's another odd kind of different ones. They look very homemade, shop made. Who knows? Some other kind of custom doohickeys. Some precision ground. Possibly tool steel. It says ES on the ends. I don't know. I just don't know what this person uses stuff for. So there's no way to know. Random socket kind of adapter. Pencil, some junk. Old piece of threaded rod. Some kind of custom swivel. Maybe for a shaft of some kind, but I don't know. Some sawed off knobbed handle. Looks like this is for a hole punch, possibly. There's a couple of different pieces, but they look tempered. Random socket. Some bearings, part of another die. Some rough machine pieces. A knob. Looks like Bakelite of some kind. So this looks like maybe it goes with these. I wonder what this is for. It says Starrett. Never seen anything like it, but that doesn't mean much. Very weird. I'm definitely gonna have to research that a bit. If there's any numbers. There's not. More junk, a nail file, piece of steel for what, I don't know. It looks very exact on either end. Oh, it does have a name on it. Henry Diston, 0 degrees, Seattle. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm gonna really have to look that up. Has initials on the back. BJS, those might just be the owners. Piece of moldy plastic. Looks like a screwdriver end for an old drill. Part of a die. Looks like a very rusty little small angle plate. Needs some work. 1, 2, 3, 4 parallel clamps. They say Ben Smith on them. I don't know if they're actually manufactured. Looks like there's a pair of the same size ones. A smaller one that says BJS, Ben Smith. And another one that's a little larger than that. Well, maybe not. No, so 3 of them are the same size. And then there's just some other random junk. Throw those out over there. All right. So I said at the end that I would show you the inside and front of the box. Let me get everything out of the way. So this is what it looks like. It's actually missing one drawer, this drawer. I'm holding the stuff in there. Let's see if I can pull some of that out. There we go. So don't make a mess. So as you can see, the like knobs, one's missing, this one's different. These 2 are kind of beat up. The other drawers that are still here have the little ones, but they're pretty solid for the most part. The big ones need reinforcement, at least this one does, because the floor of it bowed in the middle. There's a crack here too. So I've got a fair amount of work I'm gonna have to do on the whole thing, but I'm actually really looking forward to that because I really love this old stuff. And I'm gonna take this off because it seems like it's sticking out too far. But there's the front. It's a little off kilter, but maybe because the drawer's not in there. There you go. So anyway, that's it. It was $60. Do you think I paid too much? I'm not sure myself. I think it's right around worth it for the tools that I'm going to keep, the 2 tap and die sets, and then the extra taps and dies and screws and parallel clamps, whoops, all that nonsense. But anyway, like I said, I hope you had a good holiday, and whatever you celebrate, if you celebrate nothing, if you're a nihilist, that works. I don't know, if you think I paid too much or too little, or you like what you saw, then comment below for sure. Or just write something snarky and mean about how I'm a jerk and I don't know anything. And yeah, that's it.